Just leave us there.
Alright everybody, I'm just going to tell not a brief summary of Matt's life, but I'm going to give a quite detailed speech about Matt's life. The odds of Matt's conception are truly miraculous. Had his parents been more cautious about the practice of safe sex, he would literally not be with us today. Fortunately for Matt, contraception is not foolproof, and he has prospered for 21 years. When Matt was born, the doctor who delivered him said, "He's brown with a squash nose." Looks-wise, he has always taken after his father, who also has a squash nose. And it's these looks that have stemmed countless nicknames. MG, which stands for Mini Glenn. Sandy, short for Sand Groper because he was born in Perth. Pat, the cat, sat on the man. Patch, Apache, Finn, and the classic Snow, which stands for Squash Nose Orphan. All of which infuriated him as a child. Matt has always had a foul mouth ever since he started talking. Some of his first words were, "Rebecca, you a bish," because he couldn't pronounce bitch. Mum and Dad have tried all Matt's life to rein in his offensive language, but to no avail. Growing up, the most commonly spoken sentence from Dad to Matt has been, "Matthew, mind the language." When Matt was about 2, he was... here's a quality story. When Matt was about 2, he was running around the backyard naked. He told Mum that he needed to do a wee. Mum said to him, "Do a wee on the deck." Matt pulled out his dick, did a wee on the deck, then started screaming. Instead of simply weeing on the deck, Matt had pressed his penis against the wood and literally weed on it. During the time his penis was in contact with the wood, an ant crawled up and bit his penis. Mum washed him and put stingers or something on his dick, and due to either the stingers or the ant bite, Matt's penis swelled up 4 or 5 times its normal size. Fortunately for Matt and the female sex, and some of the male sex, the swelling never went down. During a memorable breakfast, when Matt was 3, he climbed up on the dining room table, pulled his pants down, squatted and took a shit down. We kept this table for a further 15 years, and every member of our family was always reluctant to donate the shit end of the table. Here's another good one. When Matt was 5, he and Mum went to the post office. They were standing in line waiting to be served when Matt farted. He waited a moment, then tugged on Mum's dress and showed her a heavy liquid fart down his leg. Matt, being the youngest of 2 boys and a very boyish sister, was always the one who was teased and beat up when we were young. It was always Matt who was tackled onto lounges. It was always Matt who was chokeslammed onto Mum and Dad's bed. And it was Matt who was buried in the sand at the beach and tickled until he pissed himself. In the 1997 school holidays, Mum sent Matt, John and me to see the movie Jack.
Oh, you've been in that house.
Starring Robin Williams.
Such a...
I'm just going to enjoy this. Near the end of the movie, when Jack turns into an old guy, I turned to my side and saw John and Matt both crying wholeheartedly, as though they were having their balls crushed in a vice. They have never lived this down, and I will make sure they never will. Matt hasn't ever been good with animals. Part of this may be because when he was a newborn, we visited the Perth Zoo and a gorilla tried to steal it. As a child, Matt used to fear cicada shells. We used to stick them on his shirts and watch him squeal and run around crying. I'm sure anyone who's ever seen Matt's awkward attempts to try and pick up a dog or a cat has found it highly It's a 21st. When Matt was 8, almost over. It's almost over. When Matt was 8, he ate a stick of cabanossi and complained to Mum that he felt sick after eating it. Mum told him to sit on the toilet and rock back and forth. Matt tried this, but it didn't work. So Mum held Matt on her lap and rocked him in a rocking chair. After a few minutes of gentle rocking, Matt vomited all over himself, all over Mum, and all over the chair. He then said to Mum, "I told you I was sick." Matt, being the youngest, you've never had it terribly easy, especially as a child. But you can thank your siblings for turning you into the man you are today. You're a great brother, a great mate of mine, and you're always good company. Except when I beat you in fantasy. You're always good to laugh with, and you know how to find humour in any situation. Happy birthday.